Hello, Form 5. So today we are going to have our live lesson now, okay? Please type your name here, okay? We are going to take attendance, okay? Please type your name here and say hi to me. We haven't seen each other for a long time, okay? I missed you a lot, okay? So today we are going to focus on the reading skill, okay? Reading skills for Unit 6, okay? And we are going to use your theme book, okay? So please take out your theme book, okay? And then let's go to our task today, okay? So please go to page 144. So the reading passage is on 144, and then the reading comprehension questions is on page 148. Okay, so please get ready for these two pages. Okay, I give you 10 seconds to take out your books and your stationery, and also take out your notebook. Okay. Okay, so I think you should already have your theme book and your notebook by your side, okay? So now let's go to page 144 first, okay? 144 first. So this is a passage about the environment, okay? So I give you 30 seconds to go through the text, okay? Only read the important clues, okay? Only read the important part of this passage. I'll give you 30 seconds, okay? Okay, so how to scan the text? Usually, there are some very important part. What you have to read first should be the title, right? The environment, local and global issues. What is local? It means Hong Kong here, right? And what is global? So compared to local, global is talking about the whole world, okay? So the environment is not only about Hong Kong, but it's about the whole world, okay? And then what should you read the next? We should look at the 3 subtopics. Okay, so very clear in this text, they're going to talk about 3 problems. The first one is air pollution, right? And then the next one, global warming. And then the last one, overflowing landfills. Okay, air pollution, everyone knows the meaning, right? Global warming, what is global warming? The word is learned in Form 2 actually, but I have to recap it with you. Global warming, 全球暖化. And then overflowing landfills. Landfills. You learn this word in your primary school. Okay, 堆填區. And then the word overflowing. So when we see the word over means 超過, right? So overflowing, flow, 流. So if it is overflowing, it means we have too many rubbish. Okay, we have too much rubbish. Okay, so the three problems can be located very clearly. Okay, and now with all this information, we can go to the question now. Okay, please do your notes. Okay, please take your notes. And then if you finish, let's go to page 148. Page 148. We will look at the passage while doing the reading comprehension questions. Okay? So let's look at question number 1. Reference. Okay, reference is the most easy question type in reading skills, okay, in reading paper. So what does this refer to? So let's find the word first. It is in the very top part of the passage. Okay, so let's look at this paragraph all together, okay? However, this has come at a huge cost to the environment. Okay, can you highlight the word come at a huge cost to? Especially the preposition to. Okay, cost. Here it means 代價. Come at a huge cost to. It costs a lot to the environment. 對於環境嚟講係一個好大嘅代價 ，OK？ 付出好大嘅代價。So it is a phrase that you can use when you are doing or writing, okay? Come at a huge cost to. Okay, so but what come at a huge cost to? So we have to look at the sentence before it. Okay? In many ways. Let's look at the word ways. Way has a lot of meaning. It can mean ways, the roads we use, okay? The roads we walk on, 路啊. But here, it means forming, okay? Forming, aspect, okay? Life has become far more comfortable and convenient in the past few decades. Let's look at this sentence. Life has become more comfortable and more convenient. So what is the meaning of far? So far here doesn't mean 遠, right? Far means much. Much more confident, much more comfortable, okay? Means much. And then, in the past few decades, what is decades? Decades means 10 years. Okay, so life has become more comfortable and convenient, and this comes at a huge cost, right? So the answer for this one is very clear. But when you answer the question, you cannot just copy life has become far more comfortable and convenient in the last few decades. You must add the word, the fact that, because this is a pronoun, 代詞. So you need a noun to start to refer to this, okay? You must use a noun to start your answer. The fact that life has become far more comfortable and convenient in the past few decades. Okay, if we go back to the paragraph 1, let's read this sentence again. Let's look at this sentence, okay? Here we look at 3 of the most serious environmental problems that we are facing now. Okay, so in the first paragraph, the writer indicates the main content he is going to write. Okay, so you also have to state your opinion very clearly at the first paragraph. Okay, so I hope this one should be very easy for you. Okay, but still you have to pay attention to the sentence pattern or some vocabularies. Okay, so now let's move to question number 2. Question number 2. In line 13, grave means. Okay, so let's go and find this word first. Okay. Okay, let's do the reading comprehension first. Okay, so the word grave is here. The effects on our health are grave. So it should be very obvious. This one is an adjective, right? The effect are grave. So how is the effect? So let's read the next sentence, okay? We can guess the meaning here, right? According to the WHO, 2.4 million. What is million? Okay, million people die annually from causes directly related to air pollution. So a lot of people are dying because of air pollution. So the effect is what? The effects are serious. The effects are important. The effects are long-lasting. Lasting 持續 long-lasting 長期持續嘅 simple. So I think this one should be very obvious, right? The answer should be the effects are very serious. Okay, 嚴重啊嚇，嚴重。So now let's look at the passage here. Okay. There are some important words that you should know. Actually, we have learned it in Form 3 or Form 2, but this time we are doing a very quick revision on the issue environment, because environment is a very hot topic in Hong Kong DSE these years. Okay, you will always meet maybe listening or writing, speaking, also reading. All these 4 papers is possible to use environment as their topic. Okay, so let's look at air pollution. Okay, air pollution. The main cause. What is cause? But here, what is the part of speech of cause? Is it a verb or adjective or noun? I will mark cause here first, okay, because we will meet cause again, okay? Just right here, it takes 2. So cause here should be a noun, okay? Cause here is a noun. So the cause of air pollution is the burning 燃燒 of fossil fuels. This word, this phrase, you should learn it in your primary school, okay? If you do not remember the meaning, write it down. Okay, something to burn. Okay, 汽油啊 sometimes, usually it means 油啊 by vehicles. What is vehicles? Sometimes students give me nicknames because my surname is Csjss, right? So you always say car. But as a Form 5 student, car is too simple, too easy for you. You should learn the word vehicles. Vehicles, it means cars. Okay, and power plants. Okay, what is plants? 植物. But here it doesn't mean plants. Power plants. Plants with power. What is power plants? Okay, power plants. Plants always means tree, okay? Other human activities such as construction, 建造業 construction, and the burning of waste. Okay, what is waste? Waste is also a word with two parts of speech. It can be a noun, and it also can be a verb. So here it's very obvious, this one is a noun, right? The burning of waste is a noun. Okay, and then also it can be a verb. It means 浪費, okay? Okay? Also contribute to, okay, highlight this word, very important. Especially the preposition to, contribute to, contribute to. It means 貢獻, okay? Okay, so contribute to air pollution. So if we look carefully, they mention two things that cause air pollution. The first one is burning of. The first reason is burning of fossil fuels, right? The second reason is human activities. So these two structure, these two gesture, these two activity, these two causes air pollution. Okay, so let's go to this part. Let's go to the next part. The effect on our health are grave. According to the World Health Organization. So I also want you to highlight this part. When you are doing your writing, please give figures. Okay, figure, what is figure? 數據. Please give figures to make your writing convincing. Okay? 你可以作啲數據出嚟，令到你嘅文章更加令人信服啊。So using figures to make your writing more convincing. Okay? People die annually from causes directly related to air pollution. Annually. So this word, annual, very important. You will see it all the time. It means every year. Every year there are 2.4 million people are dying, okay? Related to air pollution. Also hide the word related to. 相關 related to, okay, related to. Young children, the elderly, and people with heart and lung problems suffer the most from this environmental problem. So the phrases I will underline here, the first one is suffer from. We learned this one before, right? Suffer from. And 受啲折磨啊，受啲折磨，受乜乜乜嘢嘅折磨 okay? Suffer from. So who is suffering from? So you will see that there are a lot of long phrases young children, elderly, and people with lung and heart problems. All the words underlined by the yellow pen, the green pen, is the subject. 主语. Okay, so it is very long actually. There are a lot of people suffer the most from the environmental problems. Okay, so suffer here is the verb. Okay, it's the verb. Okay, so I think this passage is very easy. Okay, but still some words you have to know how to use it and you have to know the meaning. Okay, so now let's go to next part. This one is very difficult. Okay, this one is very difficult. I'll give you 30 seconds to look at the question and think about it first. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so if you take this, when you see questions like this, we have to highlight some word together, okay? The first one is global warming, okay? And then and other pollutants, and then suns, and then temperatures. Okay, these words are easy, but it helps you to locate the answers in your passage. The first one, global warming. Why do I highlight global warming? Because it tells you which paragraph you should go to. So do we look the answers in air pollution? No. Do we look the answers in overflowing landfills? Also no, right? We go to the section under global warming. So let's look at this paragraph, okay? And then I've also highlighted some other word. So now let's find this word. Okay, all these words are here, right? So maybe we can guess some words in it, right? So let's look at the first one. Global warming occurs 發生, okay, when the amount, 數量, when the amount of what and other pollutants in the air. Okay, so very clear. Carbon dioxide, okay? What is carbon dioxide? If you study chemistry, 二氧化碳, okay, carbon dioxide, okay, and other pollutants in the air. So in the air, what? Okay, so this one you need to know the grammar. You need to have some grammar skills. Okay, so let's look at this sentence again. The amount of blah blah blah. So 數量 in the air， 空氣中嘅二氧化碳點樣呢？數量 what？ So this one is like the subject of the clause, right? So when you have the subject here, it means that you need a verb. Okay, you need a verb. So let's go back to the text again, okay? It is caused by the build-up of carbon dioxide and other pollutants in the air. So what is build up? If we look at the passage again, okay, let's look at the first sentence. Global warming is the increase in the temperature. So what is increase? Firstly, increase here, is it a noun of or a verb? Sorry, I read it wrong. increase, okay? It is a verb or noun. Increase. The increase with a the, it must be a noun. But the way you read it is different. Let me write it again, okay? I may give you some other examples, okay? So the way I read it is increase, okay? The emphasis should at the beginning, okay? The strong sound should be in, right? Increase. So when we read as increase, it is a noun. But when we read as increase, it is a verb. All these words means this kind of pronunciation rules happens a lot. Okay, so let's take another example. Record and record. So when we put the emphasis on record, it is a noun. But if you use it as record, it's a verb. Okay, it means 記錄 record, record. Okay, and then another example. Present, present. Present, it means gift, 禮物. Present,表達表述呈現 okay, so present. Okay, so the word, when the pronunciation is not the same, the meaning, the part of speech is different. So let's go back to this part. Global warming is the increase in temperature, 溫度嘅上升 okay, of the Earth's near surface. What is face? Face, right? Surface. What is surface? "表面, okay? Surface air and oceans. It is caused by, okay, let's look at the cause here. It is followed by is, so here cause is a verb, okay? 導致啊，導致 by the build up of carbon dioxide and other pollution. So global warming is caused by carbon dioxide and other pollutants. 全球暖化係由於二氧化碳同污染物嘅 build up. So what is build up? Do you remember we have just learned a word also means 增長? We have just talked about a word means 增長, build up. Okay? So here let's go back to question number 5, okay? The amount of carbon dioxide and other pollutants in the air, what? Should be the verb of 增長. Like I just write on the whiteboard, the verb of 增長, increase. Right? Increase. And also, actually, when you take away the hyphen here, build up, it also means go up. Okay? Okay, so this one is a little bit difficult, okay? And then let's go to number C. And the sun's heat is near the Earth's surface. So let's look at this sentence, right? Which traps the sun's heat. Trap. 困住啊。Here it means 存住 ，OK? Or you can 困住啲人喺度 trap Miss Che in the room, OK? Trap. So which traps the sun's heat and warm up the planet. So carbon dioxide 二氧化碳 traps the sun's heat, right? So let's look at here. The sun's heat 太陽嘅熱量 is near the the Earth's surface。啱啱講二氧化碳困住啲太陽嘅熱量啦。咁我將太陽嘅熱量擺喺前面，咁佢係主動困住自己定係被困住咧？It should be in passive voice, right? Passive voice. So the verb to be is already given. So you only need to provide the past participle. So what is the past participle? Trapped. Okay? Trapped near the Earth's surface. And this results in. Highlight the word in. 導致 okay, result in 導致 what temperature? The temperature warms up. So the temperature goes up, right? So we use higher temperature of the Earth's air, 空氣 and also what? And oceans. Okay, this one is always very difficult, but still some of the answer can be guessed from the reading passage. Okay, so still you have to be patient. You may find some of the word. Do not give up. Okay, if you don't know the grammar tips, but do not give up. You will find some word. Okay, use the word before and after. Okay, so let's go to next question. According to the textbook page, which of the following statements are true? Okay, so there are 5 sentences, but and it is also related. It should also related to global warming. Okay. So let's look at the passage first, okay? During the past 100 years, average temperatures around the world have risen between 0.5 centigrade and 1 centigrade. Scientists predict that, okay, predict. The word with pre, it means before. DICT dictation. Okay, that temperature will rise a further 1 centigrade to 3.5 centigrade during the 21st century. Okay, century 世紀啊。Global warming is already causing a wide range of problems. Sea levels are rising. 海平面 rising 上升 okay, so this one is important. Due to, highlight due to, it means because of the melting of polar ice sheet. Okay, so what is ice sheet? Firstly, polar. The polar ice sheet. So ice 冰 sheet 一片片。Okay? Countries around the world are facing extreme weather. Extreme. I've always talked about the adverb of extreme. Extremely. Right? So extreme 極端啊，極端天氣 such as hurricanes, floods, and heat waves. Hurricanes 颶風，我唔寫啦，龍捲風、颶風。Floods 洪水，and heat waves Such changes threaten the lives of both wildlife and humans. Threaten, although the word ends with an en, but it is a verb. Okay, there are a lot of verb which is ended, which ends with en. Threaten, 威脅. Okay, so after go through this paragraph, let's go back to the statement. Okay, the first one, the sun is getting hotter and hotter. 太陽會越嚟越熱. No, I don't think so. Okay, polar ice sheets are shrinking in size. Shrinking, two meaning. So here it is the verb. It means 收縮變細. But also it means 心理醫生啊. Shrink, okay, shrinking in size. So polar ice sheets are shrinking. It is correct, right? Global warming mainly affect the polar regions. Oh no, this one is wrong, right? Global warming is affect a lot of places. Global warming is predicted to worsen the temperature, or the what, I can't see it, okay, but this one is correct. The worsen the coming century, okay, the next century will be even worse, okay? And then floods and heat waves are to effect. Floods and heat waves, right? So the answer should be D, right? Okay, next one. Why do you think polar bear's survival is under threat? Caption 3. So caption, 說明文字. Usually it's the word after, under the picture. Okay, so the survival of polar bears is under threat. Okay, so let's look at the word threat. It is very close to the one we mentioned before. Okay, but here it is a noun. The survival, 生存. Okay, 生存 also has the verb survive. Okay? So why? Let's underline some important word here. The first one, why? And then the second one, polar. So when we talk about why, we must find because, right? Because. I have just talked about this word. Due to means because of. Because of what? The melting of polar ice sheet. So this one is very clear. Because of the loss of their habitat. The habitat 佢哋住嘅地方，動物生存嘅地方啦 due to the melting of polar ice sheet. Okay? So now let's go to the next one. Number 6. Why is Hong Kong government trying to find other ways to dispose of waste? Let's look at the paragraph about Hong Kong government. Okay, 堆填區啦. Landfills are used for waste disposal. In many countries around the world. However, due to the amount of the waste our lifestyle produced, these landfills are reaching capacity. Reaching 到達 arrive at. capacity， 中文應該叫咩 ？capacity 數量嘅極限啊，最大量嘅地方。OK。Let me see what is the Chinese explanation. 容量。In Hong Kong, it is predicted that three existing landfills will be full within the next decades. The government is now trying to find alternative, another one, okay? Another waste disposal method, okay? How to tackle the rubbish, okay? Apart from 除此之外, it means in addition to. Apart from the three R's, the Environment Protection Department has begun advocating Remember, after the verb advocate, we use doing. Advocate, doing. Okay? Advocating the fourth R, which is responsibility. Okay? It believes that the most effective way to solve the problems of overflowing landfill is to encourage somebody to do something. Okay, encourage somebody to do something. So this sentence is very, very long. Okay, it believes that the most effective way until the end. Okay, so let's look at the sentence all together again. It believes that. So this is the beginning of the sentence. Okay, we can delete it. We don't read it. Okay, it believes that the most effective way to solve the problem of overflowing landfill is, okay, find the verb of this sentence, of this clause. Should be very clear, right? Is. That means all of these is the subject. The most effective way. The most effective way is the subject. So what is the most effective way? Is to encourage. Okay, so 最有效嘅方法是鼓勵。So what kind of effective way? It means the way to solve problem of overflowing landfills. 最有效嘅方法，乜嘢方法呢？解決過度溢出嚟嘅堆填區呢個問題嘅方法 is to 係用嚟鼓勵 encourage people to take responsibility for reducing waste. Okay, responsibility. Is the noun. So what is the adjective? What is the adjective? Responsible. Okay, but here, take responsibility for, we can also write as be responsible be responsible of or for. Be responsible for. Okay, you can also use be responsible for. So if we look at the answer here, why the government need to take action? Why? Because the 3 existing landfill will be full within the next decades. Okay, this one is very easy. Okay, so let's go to the last one. Which of the 3 environmental problems discussed in the text page do you think is the most serious? Give a reason for your answer. So we have mentioned 3. Air pollution, global warming, overflowing landfills. So you choose only one and give a reason, okay? Give a reason. You can use the reason from the text, okay? Once it makes sense, then it's okay, right? So this one, you can write on your own answer, okay? So most of them should be correct, okay? So this is me quickly go through text one on 144, okay? So I hope you have already, this one is a very easy one actually. I hope you have already understand or know the reason why we answer the question in this way. And I hope you still keep studying your English, and I will not see you next week, but still we will have the English lesson next week, Wednesday, okay? So do your homework, because I don't have time to chase after you, because very few of you are handing homework on Google Classroom, so please do your homework, okay? I will see you very soon, okay? This is for today. Bye bye, Form 5.